Greetings, passive one. Before we go any further, do bring yourselves closer to the fire. The term bleak midwinter takes on a whole new meaning when the work of Aesandre is beneath one's feet.
In other words, it is colder in here than a snowman getting into bed with you. I don't like it, Treguard. Where I come from, the Arabian Nights are hotter than hot.
Are they?
Yes, more often than not.
Well, Majida, you could go home.
Oh no, I stay for adventure.
Yes, well, that's why you are here, passive ones, of course, so let us delay no longer. Enter, stranger.
A girl! How wonderful! I bet you can do better than that smart-bottom Gary, huh?
Welcome, young lady. Your name, if you please.
Lisa Adams.
You won't survive here without the proper help, Lisa, so call your advisors to us quickly.
Polly, Kasha, Christina.
Welcome, girls. Who guides this dungeoneer?
Polly Wolf.
Kasha Motishak.
Christina Adams.
And where do you all come from, Lisa?
Corby in Northamptonshire.
Very well, your challenge is accepted. Lisa, here is the helmet of justice, which blinds you to the way ahead. Here the knapsack for food to feed your life force. 2 objects may you carry at any one time, and remember, the only way is onward. There is no turning back. Your quest is for the crown. It is a dangerous path you will tread, and be aware, the dungeon has been frozen by Aesandre's magic.
So be careful not to sleep, Lisa.
Yes, quite. Now then, Lisa, do you feel ready?
Yes.
Then face the dungeon door, and step boldly forward.
Where am I?
You're just coming up to a drawbridge. There's a gaping hole in front of you and... Oh, a face has just appeared.
On the drawbridge?
Yes, it's crying.
This is just one of the spellbound creatures you'll have to get used to, girls. As opposed to the Wailing Wall, what you have here is a weeping door. It's been locked with lies and can only be opened with the truth. Its name is Dooris. Not that names hold any power over these particular creatures. To stand any chance of leaving this place, Lisa must begin by calling out, true and false, false and true, open up, and let us through.
Did you hear that, Lise?
Yes. True and false, false and true. Open up and let us through.
Oh dear, I hear. The last Plantagenet King of England was called Richard. True or false?
Well, if it's talking about Richard the Lionheart, then I think we should say false, because he was followed by his brother, and they had the same surname.
It could be a different Richard, though.
You two will have to decide this. Lisa and I have no idea what a Plantagenet is, do we, Lise?
No, not the foggiest idea.
Go for false, I think.
I'm not so sure. There were more Richards after the Lionheart.
But, you don't know if they were Plantagenets, do you?
Well, no.
Try false then, Lisa.
False.
Falsehood. A group of lions is called a pride. True or false?
I think that one's true.
Yeah, go for true.
Definitely.
True.
Truth accepted. Christmas crackers originated in France. True or false?
No, they're British, aren't they?
I remember a story about the first cracker having a load of costumes with some play inside it. Does that sound like something they'll do in France?
I think it was in England.
Yeah, in Britain.
Go for false then, Lise.
False.
Truth accepted. Oh dear. Oh, this is terrible. Truth will out. Ah yes. Truth will out. And so will you.
Ah, you deedy. After first question, I start to think you're gonna screw it right up.
That just goes to show it's never over till it's over. And hopefully this quest is a long way from being over. So onwards now, Lisa.
Walk forwards, Lise. Keep going.
Where am I?
You're in a green room with a big fireplace and a door at the back. There's a woman dressed in all black pacing back and forth.
She looks kind of evil.
Careful, Chris. She might be able to hear you.
Yes, that's good advice, Kasha. This lady must be approached with care.
Who is she, Treguard? I am with Christina. She looked...
Her name is Malice, and I'd advise you to take care as well, Majida.
Ha! I bet she no match for a genie.
You there! Come here.
Walk towards her, Lise.
Slowly.
That's close enough. What is your name?
Lisa.
Lisa. And the object of your quest?
The crown.
Ah, but excellent. Good fortune. If you had said, for example, the quest for the sword, I would have been constrained to destroy you. As it is, however, you and I may be able to help one another. There is an object that I desire, and I sense that it is very close to the object you seek. Due to a temporary misunderstanding with other factions, I am unable to retrieve it myself at present. And besides, I shall be glad to put off a visit to Interior for as long as possible. I do not like the cold. When you have retrieved the object for me, I shall reward you. Do you accept my pact?
Guys, what should I say?
Well, obviously we need to accept.
But she seems so evil.
I don't suppose it's any good asking her what she wants us to find.
Nah, she won't tell us until we agree.
Do you accept, Lisa, yes or no?
Say yes, Lise.
Yes, I accept.
Splendid. The object I require is a jet statue. Never mind the details, you'll know it when you see it. Unless, of course, you are too stupid to know what jet looks like.
It's a black stone, right?
Ah, clever girl. Very well then. When you have found the statue, then and only then may you summon me. My calling name is Malice. Call 3 times, and I shall appear. Do not forget your promise, Lisa, for I do not forget treachery.
She's leaving now, Lise.
Thank goodness. She gives me the creeps.
Me too. Is she really going to help the quest, Treguard?
Well, it has been known. Onwards now, girl.
Okay, Lisa. Sidestep right. Keep going. And walk forwards.
Where am I?
You're in a blue room with a door on the left wall and a table in front of you. There's a face on the back wall. We can see right through it, and it seems to be whispering to itself or something.
Walk forwards. To the table.
Can you see it?
Yeah. Oh, there's gold over here.
What else is there?
A kind of little doll made of straw, a tomato, and a large key.
Take the tomato.
Yeah, take the tomato. Put it in your knapsack.
Okay, what else shall I take?
What are we supposed to do about that face first?
An oracle is here, team. To hear its words, Lisa must close her eyes very tightly and raise the helmet of justice slightly above her head. But be warned, much that these things say is confusing and possibly meaningless.
Lift the helmet a little, Lise.
Don't forget to close your eyes.
All animals are equal, but some animals are more equal than others. Where the place? Upon the heath. One for all and all for one. The way to level 2 is locked by normal means. It could bind us together forever. Then forever, so be it. Choose riches over handicraft. Only one of you, Kevin. Only one of anybody. The spider can be caught in its own web. I come, Grey Malkin. Paddock calls. Life finds a way. Life finds a way.
On with the helmet
Life
now,
finds a way.
Lisa. You'll
Life
learn
finds
nothing
a
more.
That load of garbage is supposed to help them, is it?
The trick, Majida, is to distinguish the garbage from the garbled but useful. I hope you managed to do that, girls.
Okay, so shall I take the gold?
Yes, take the gold. We're supposed to choose riches.
Take the key as well, if the way to level 2 is locked by normal means.
I'm just leaving the doll then.
Yeah.
Did it say anything else that could help us? I've written down that thing about the spider and its web.
I thought that was just part of the rubbish.
So did I. I don't think it relates to the objects anyway.
Maybe we'll need it later.
I suppose we might.
You never know. Turn left now, Lise. Walk forwards.
Where am I?
You're in a marketplace, and there's 2 men trading. They both seem to have customers at the moment. Oh, but one of them's just become available.
He looks like an Asian dude.
Lollop, lollop.
Oh my sainted aunt.
Walk towards him, Lisa.
Ah, what good luck, girls. You've arrived in Wolfenden, and it looks as though the local tradesmen are eager to sell.
But only one of them has what Lisa needs, yes?
And I bet I know which one.
Hello, Dungeoneer. What's your name?
Lisa.
Risa. It's nice name, that. My name Walk. You want buy from me, Risa? I have many useful things for questing person.
Thanks very much for your custom, ladies. Right, who's next? It's you, is it, miss? Come here a bit.
Is he talking to me?
I most certainly am talking to you, young woman. Julius Scaramonger at your service. Don't tell me you're on a quest, aren't you? Well, you don't want to buy anything off him. I've got a very useful little spell for you, love. What did you say your name was?
Lisa.
Risa is already being served. You want spell, Risa? I say you spell. It's called Fry.
Fry?
I think he means fly, Lise.
Oh.
You know, guys, I think our walk has more of a reputation for, being honest.
Well, Lise, you might as well ask what the Brummy one has got. Go over to him.
Okay. Excuse me. What spell do you have for me?
As it just so happens, Lisa, I've got a very useful little spell called Web. And, I can't help noticing you're clutching a bar of gold there.
Cost of Fry is 1 bar of yarrow metal.
Guys, which one should I buy?
I think we need to buy web.
But Julius Scaramonger's selling that one.
I know, but I really think we need the web spell. Don't you remember what the oracle said? A spider can be caught in its own web.
Oh yeah. Good thing you paid attention to that, Chrissy.
Yeah, good shout, Chris. And if we're really gonna meet a spider, a fly spell would be pretty useless.
Okay, you talk me round. Buy web from Julius Scaramonger then, Lisa.
Okay. I'll take the web spell, please, for the gold.
No, you won't regret it, Lisa. If you just pass it over, thank you very much. The web spell is yours.
Okay, thanks.
Right, Lise, well done. Take a step back from the stall. Okay, and another one. Then turn right and walk forwards.
Where am I?
You're in a purple room with a door at the far end, and there's a massive spider web above your head.
So we know what's coming.
Keep your head down, Lisa. Guide her carefully, girls. You've stumbled into Ariadne's lair. The strands of her web are extremely sticky. If Lisa touches one, she'll be trapped.
Hurry, Lisa, she is coming!
Spellcasting. W-E-B.
Brilliant!
Nice one, Chris.
Okay, so I got that there's a giant spider on the web above me. What's happening to it?
Some more bits started growing out of the web, Lise, and they've wrapped the spider up so she's trapped.
Her front legs are still poking out and she's waving them around. Mom would freak out if she could see this.
I know, right?
You better get out of there now, Lisa. Who knows if spell will last?
Yes, Ariadne always does seem to find her way out of these sticky spots.
Just, walk forwards, Lise. Keep going. Turn, left a bit. And forwards.
Where am I?
You're in a small room with wooden beams everywhere and a huge metal gate in front of you. There's a lock on it.
Lucky I have the key, huh?
Well, we did work out to take it, so it's not just luck.
Walk forwards, Lise. A couple more steps. Hold up the key.
A little higher. You got it.
Ah, I know these things. It's the descender.
Yes, and Lisa's way to level 2.
Walk forwards, Lise.
Stop there.
Where am I now?
You're in a lift, babes.
Does it have any buttons or anything?
No,
It's starting.
It's taking you down. We can see some windows going past you.
Anything interesting on the other side?
Not really, just loads of frozen stuff.
Yeah, like snowy fields and icy trees and that.
Well, I didn't think you meant fish sticks. Did it stop?
Yes, and door's just opened in front of you. It's got some icicles hanging over the top, but I don't suppose they really mean anything.
They mean Aesandre making things very cold down here, huh?
Yes, and the closer you get to interior, the colder conditions are likely to become.
Walk forwards then, Lise. Keep going.
Where am I?
You're in the woods, and there's something on your left. It looks like a massive block of ice, and on your right there's a tree stump with some things on it.
That a massive block of ice, all right, Polly. Why would Queen Iceunicus put that there?
Well, she's put her ice everywhere, Majida.
No, like that she hasn't.
I think there's something inside it.
Yeah, it looks like something made out of wood.
Well, if it's important, I guess we'll find out. Better check the tree stump first. Walk forward, Lise, until you can see it.
Okay, I can see it. I'll go up to it.
Great, and tell us what's on there.
There's lots of stuff up here. There's a scroll, a spyglass, a book which has magic spells as a title, an hourglass, and a snow globe with a little snowman inside of it. Should I read the scroll first, or pick up the spyglass?
Let's start with the scroll.
Okay. It says, 2 showers are better than 1.
What a weird clue.
I'll bet that means we need the hourglass and the snow globe. They both create a shower if you turn them upside down.
Yeah, could be. Let's look at the spyglass before we decide, though. Pick it up, Lise.
Okay.
Calliban! Where are you, you imbecile?
Here, mistress.
It's about time. There's a dungeoneer in level 2, Calliban, and we are going to make absolutely sure that she gets away from that, you idiot! You'll kick my anode of power if you're not careful. And you're not careful, are you?
Apologies, mistress. I shall try to control my clumsiness. Would the consequences be very dreadful if I kicked the anode, mistress?
Yes, I would melt you into a pile of slush.
Of course, mistress. And what about the spell that is keeping the dungeon in eternal winter, mistress?
If you keep away from it, there'll be no need to find out. Now stop distracting me. I need to dress up as a nun.
Do you, mistress?
Yes, I'm going to disguise myself as that irritating godbother, Sister Lucienne, just as soon as you have acquired for me the proper accoutrement. Go and find me the habit of a Protestant nun.
A Protestant?
Protestant, you cretin! I need to dress as a Protestant nun, so don't come back here with a Catholic habit.
Oh, I see, mistress. Is there a difference?
Well, how should I know?
And shall I also prepare the guest chamber for Lord Fear, mistress?
What? You really are mentally deficient, aren't you? What has Lord Fear got to do with anything? I told you I was going to stop the dungeoneer.
I beg your pardon, mistress. I thought perhaps he was coming to express his appreciation.
Don't be impertinent. Now listen. I am going to disguise myself as Sister Lucienne, meet up with the disgusting, sweaty dungeoneer and ask her where my vampire-hunting crossbow is.
Yes, I see, mistress. And when she says she doesn't know, you will destroy her.
No. Unfortunately, it doesn't work like that. But you see, she will know where it is because she will have seen it on her travels. I have stolen the wretched thing from the good sister and placed it where the horrid girl and her nasty friends are bound to see it, frozen in a block of ice. Then, when I meet her, she can tell me where it is and I can reward her with the password. The wrong password. Now do you understand?
I think so, mistress. But if I may ask...
What now?
Why not let the dungeoneer pick it up and give it to you?
Because I don't want the stupid thing. Anyway, she wouldn't pick it up. It's a weapon, and only the stupidest dungeoneers expect help in exchange for telling you where it is when they could have picked the thing up. But I have to help her. It's no good refusing to give any password at all because she might stumble on the real one. I must make sure she has the wrong word to give to the guard.
Forgive me, mistress. I must ask another question that plumbs the very depths of stupidity.
Well, what is it?
Mightn't the nasty dungeoneer stumble across the correct password anyway?
Well, there's always a chance that she'll find it, and choose it over mine. That is why, once you have found me a nun's habit, you are to go to the Lake of Wisps and await the dungeoneer there, just in case she slips through.
It is a very complicated plan, mistress.
Just as long as you understand your part of it, Calliban, that's all that matters.
Yes, mistress. I understand perfectly, mistress. You're going to level 2, dressed as a nun, and I'm going to the Lake of Wisps.
To kill the dungeoneer if she arrives, yes.
But...
well...
if anything happens to you, I'll be helpless.
Then you had better hope nothing happens to me. Now go and do what I asked you to do in the first place.
Okay, Lise, you can put the spyglass down now.
Okay. Wow, what was that all about?
Well, basically, the sorceress is going to give you a phony password in exchange for telling her about the crossbow in the ice. I guess that does look like a crossbow.
Yes, now that we, know it's one.
What an abominable snowman thing that is working for here. Where is he going to find nun costume anyway? They have dressing up box in Winteria?
Who knows, Majida? Well, girls, time to make your choice and be on your way.
So what am I supposed to take? None of this stuff is going to help me see through a phony nun. Probably.
We need the snow globe and the hourglass, like the scroll said.
Maybe just take a quick look in the book, Lisa?
Okay. Oh. I can't. There's a lock on it.
It's just a useless tat then. Take the other 2 things, Lise.
Okay, I've got them.
Bang in. Now, walk round the tree stump. And there's a portal on your left, so turn slightly. Good. And walk forwards.
Where am I?
You're, still in the forest, and there's a portal ahead of you. And, nuns just walked onto the screen.
Already?
Greetings, dungeoneer. I am glad to meet a fellow traveller in this most hostile of environments. What is your name, my dear?
Lisa.
Blessings, my child. My name is Sister Lucienne. Tell me, Lisa, have you seen any vampires about these parts?
No.
Any goblins?
No. Not yet, anyway.
I am glad to hear it. I have enough weapons to defend myself, of course, but I feel somewhat, if you'll pardon the expression, naked, without my crossbow. I don't suppose you have seen it, my dear?
Shall I tell her, guys?
Yeah, go for it, Lise.
It's frozen in a block of ice near the clue table. Well, tree stump. Just back there.
A block of ice? How terribly inconvenient. That wretched sorceress Aesandre does like to cause problems, doesn't she? Now I suppose I shall have to find a way to free the thing. But that is not your concern, Lisa. You have done all you can. Now, what might I give you in return for this information?
Guys?
Ask her for the password, I guess. I mean, she could be the real Sister Lucienne.
Do you have the password?
Yes, my child. The password for this level is Hollyberry.
Okay, thank you.
What a nice, polite young dungeoneer you are. I wish you well, Lisa, on this hazardous path, and hope that you do not come to a sticky end before you have a chance to use my gift.
What do you mean? Is there something I should know about?
We're all in God's hands. Farewell, my dear, and compliments of the season to you.
But Okay, Lise, she's leaving now.
Oh, Merry Christmas, sister. You know, guys, if that was Aesandre, she showed up awful fast.
Well, she is a sorceress, don't forget. Let's try to keep an open mind.
That's very good advice, Christina, whether one is on a quest or not.
I don't know about her, girls. She was making me very suspicious.
Hush, Majida, don't confuse them. Onwards now, girls.
Okay, Lise, walk forwards. Turn a bit right. And carry on forwards.
Where am I?
Stop there. You're at the edge of a pit. Well, almost to the edge. And there's another one of those drawbridges on the other side.
Ah, it's another depressed door, yes?
Yes, indeed. Time for the calling again, girl. If you can remember it, that is.
Lisa, you need to call out, true or false, false or true. Open up and let us through.
True or false? False or true? Open up and let us through.
Hey, I thought it meant to be true and false.
That was close enough, Majida, as you can see. This one is called Doorkis. Not quite as miserable as Dooris, but hardly a master of hilarity either.
No, truth will open, truth will out. The American Declaration of Independence was written by George Washington. True or false?
No way!
Oh, I always thought it was.
George Washington was a soldier, not a politician, until he became president, anyway. The Declaration of Independence was written by Thomas Jefferson.
Yeah, false.
Truth accepted. The official language of Brazil is Spanish. True or false?
They're all Spanish-speaking countries in South America, aren't they?
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty much isn't all. Maybe it's something else.
I think we should go for true.
Yeah, try true.
True.
Falsehood.
Oh my god, of course, it's Portuguese. Jesus.
Don't sweat it, Chrissy. We'll get the next one.
William the Conqueror ruled as King William I of England for less than 20 years. True or false?
This sounds like it could be true. I mean, it'd be kind of ironic if he spent all the time and effort taking over England, and then he was only king for like 2 years or something.
I thought he was king for quite a long time. I mean, he did all those surveys and made the Doomsday Book. Well, that must have taken a while.
Oh yeah, that's true. Should we go for false then?
I think we should. But then I was totally wrong about Richard Lionheart, so I don't know.
You weren't totally wrong. Whoever the last Plantagenet actually was, it definitely wasn't him.
You'd better decide, girl. Go for one or the other.
Let's trust Polly and go false.
Yeah, go with that, Lise.
False.
Truth accepted.
Yes!
Truth will open, truth will out.
Hooray! William the Conqueror saved the day!
Yes, in a manner of speaking. Onwards now, team.
Walk forwards, Lise. Keep going in a straight line. Yeah, good.
Where am I?
You're, back in the forest, Lise, and there's another nun.
Just do the same as with the other one, Lise, yeah? And go careful.
Greetings, Dungeoneer. How dreadful this eternal winter is. Do you not agree? Come, talk to me and warm my lonely heart. What is your name?
Lisa.
Lisa. I see. My name is Sister Lucienne. Tell me, Lisa, have you seen any vampires about these parts?
No.
It was a silly question, really. You'd be dead then, wouldn't you? The reason I ask, Lisa, is that I am a vampire hunter. but I am temporarily off duty until I can recover my crossbow. You haven't seen it by any chance?
Yes. It's near the clue table at the beginning of this level, frozen in a block of ice.
A block of ice? How inconvenient. Now who would do such a thing?
I don't know. Somebody.
How tiresome of somebody. Well, young Lisa, I thank you for your help, and in exchange I shall tell you the password for this level. It is Snowstorm. Have you got that?
Yes, thanks.
Good. Well then, you had better be on your way, and I had better be on mine. Good luck, Lisa.
She's leaving now, Lise.
Lisa, it almost sounded like you were trying to get her to admit she froze the crossbow in the first place. You didn't really think you could catch her out, did you?
Well, at least I tried, right?
It was worth a try, Lisa. She was very suspicious as well.
All right, Majida. Just let the girls decide for themselves, will you?
Do we have to decide right now?
Nah, we'll keep thinking about it until we actually need the password. Walk forwards now, Lise. Left a bit. And forwards.
Where am I?
You're in a blue corridor with a very low roof.
You're traveling along on a moving floor.
A conveyor belt. There are doors in the walls on either side, but you keep passing right by them.
Too fast, team. You need to save time and perhaps stop the action.
Oh, you know the timer, Lise?
Yeah.
Put it on the floor.
You mean upside down?
Yeah, turn it over.
Ah, the floor stopped moving and there's a door on your left.
Hey, that's pretty good. It worked better than sticking out your thumb, huh?
And much better than ringing the bell on the buses around where we live.
Yeah, those drivers totally ignore it half the time.
Hurry now, girls. The sands won't run forever.
Sidestep left, Lise. And again.
Where am I?
You're in a pink room with purple walls.
Weird color scheme.
Yeah, it is. There's a barred hole in the floor just to your left. I guess it's an old well. And beyond that is a man with his feet trapped in some stocks.
He's wearing like a monk's robe with a hood.
Have pity. Pity a poor prisoner unjustly held. Oh, please do help me, my dear young lady.
That no sound like a monk to me.
Oh? What does a monk sound like, then?
I don't know, but not like that.
Should I free him?
Yeah, I think you should. Maybe he'll help us.
And it wouldn't be right to just leave him there.
Okay, let's do him a solid then. Sidestep right, Lise. Walk forwards. Turn to your left a bit. Walk forwards. Can you see him?
Is that his foot?
Is it sticking out between two wooden boards?
Yeah.
Then it is his foot.
Please hurry, my dear. I want you to lift up this bar that's weighing down on my feet. Oh, my poor back's aching so much.
Right, he's just getting whiny now.
Hurry up and let him out, Lise.
Yes, that's it. Could you lift it a bit further? Oh, thank you.
He is taking off his hood and tons of white hair and beard is falling out.
Ah, thank you, Lisa. It really can get quite uncomfortable in those things, I can tell you. It's good to know that you can display compassion, my dear. An adventurer with no compassion is like a compass with no needle, utterly pointless and potentially very dangerous. So now I shall reward you for your act of kindness. Spellcasting. E. N. E. R. G. Y. There, that's better. Life force status green, which is as it should be. Now, to help you on your way to level 3, I have a small gift for you, Lisa. Small, but vital to ensure your progress across the icy waters of the Lake of Wisps. Here.
What is it?
It's a bar of silver. Stretch out your hand a bit more. Yes, you've got it.
There. You still have far to go before you're even remotely ready to face Aesandre, but don't let that dishearten you. Any power, even one that is seemingly without limit, can be defeated if it is tackled properly, by which I mean in the right place and with the right tools. Remember, the weakest link in any chain is at its base. Farewell.
He's gone now.
Treguard, was that the white-bearded wizard person they call Merlin?
Indeed it was, Majida.
I hear many stories of how he great sorcerer. But he completely mad. He sit around in stocks and then talk a load of camel dung to person who let him out.
Merlin has many ways of testing dungeoneers, Majida. Sitting around in stocks is just one of them. As for that load of camel dung, as you call it, well, as with the Oracle, a certain amount of thought is required if one is to get to grips with it.
If you say so, Treguard. I still think he cuckoo.
Onwards now, team.
Sidestep right a bit. Walk forwards.
Can you see some steps in front of you? There's about 4.
Yeah.
Walk up them and through the door.
Where am I?
You're in a rocky area, and be careful because you're standing on a narrow plank over a ravine. There's icicles hanging off it, as usual, and there's a man in front of you with a helmet on.
Stay where you are. The password now or you perish.
Well, I hope he'll give us a minute.
Yeah, we need to decide which one of them nuns we're gonna trust.
But how can you tell Sister Lucienne from Sister Lucienne?
Well, the second one seemed in a hurry to get rid of us, didn't she? And she gave us the password off her own bat. We had to ask the first one. I think the second one was Aesandre, trying to rush us through it.
Yeah, and she pretended not to know who'd frozen the crossbow. That was such a load. I bet everyone knows she's calling the shots around here.
And like Lisa said before, if the first one was Aesandre, she showed up awful quick after we'd done spying on her.
Okay, so we'll go with the first password we got. Lise, say Holly Berry.
Holly Berry.
That word is the right word. Pass, friend, and live in fear.
Okay, thanks.
Well done, girls. An excellent deduction.
Walk forwards then, Lise. Be really careful. Keep in a straight line.
Wow, the guards almost stepped off the bridge.
Ha, if he not careful, he gonna slip on all that ice. Watch your step, Lisa.
Where am I?
You're on a sort of beach, and there's a man on a boat. Oh, that snowman person from the spyglass has just walked on.
So, you managed to slip through after all, Lisa. Well, this is the end of the line for you. My mistress commands it.
Oh my god, Lisa's coming towards you.
What should I do?
I don't know.
I'm gonna try shaking up the snow globe.
Go for it, Lise.
You can't get away from me, you. What is this?
Step back, Lisa. A blizzard just appeared all around him and he's getting buried.
Cool.
Good thinking, Lise.
You'll pay for this, you nasty, sweaty little...
Good thinking indeed, Lisa. You were only just in time, I think.
Well, I thought maybe as he was a snowman, and there was a little snowman in the snow globe.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
I think we all did, Chris.
Too bad you didn't have anything to melt him. I bet he can get out of that all right. Eventually.
Who knows? But for now, girls, your way to level 3 is clear.
Deep is the lake of wisps, and cold. The fare for crossing is silver or gold.
Okay, Lise, turn to face the boatman. That's it. Now walk towards him and offer him the silver.
Okay. I have some silver for you if you can take me across the lake.
Well done, Lisa. Get into the boat now.
Okay, Chrissy.
He's throwing you across the lake now, Lise.
That water must be cold, all right. Even more than usual. You know, girls, I've been to Lake of Wisps quite recently, and that boatman just sit there while everything happening, just like today. I mean, didn't he notice what Lisa just did?
He seems like he's maybe under a spell or something.
Huh, yeah, good point.
He's rowed you up to a jetty now, Lise. Stand up, please, and get out of the boat on your left.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, Lisa, just turn away from the boat and walk forwards.
Where am I?
You're in a snowy field at the bottom of a hill. There's a tree stump to your right with some objects on it, and there's a portal behind it.
This is Winteria? I don't like it. Too much snow.
If Aesandre gets her way, then we'll be seeing a lot more scenes like this in the near future, and much closer to home. So, girls, you'd better equip yourselves now, and see what you can do about putting a stop to this endless winter.
Where's Aslan when you need him, huh?
Wow, that could be a controversial question, Lise. Turn to your right a bit. Walk forwards. Can you see the tree?
Yeah. There's a scroll, a magic wand, a golden bracelet, a round shield, and a small Christmas pudding.
Ah, a sign, perhaps, that Aesandre can't put a stop to Christmas, whatever else her evil frost magic is doing.
Take the food, Lise. Now open the scroll.
The wand is called Reveal. Anodes will never yield to traditional forms of defense.
Anodes? Like those things in chemistry?
Aesandre said she had a different kind of anode. It was that green ball that we saw through the spyglass, remember?
I think she's using it to control her spell, isn't she? Maybe we have to take it out somehow.
But not with a traditional form of defense, so we shouldn't take the shield.
I definitely want to take the magic wand called Reveal. It'll show us something hidden, I bet.
Yeah, so what does that leave us with if we're not taking the shield? A gold bracelet.
Can you take a closer look at the bracelet, Lise?
Okay. It's really pretty, and it's got a nice little piece here with a dragon carved on it.
Maybe if you put it on, you'll turn into a dragon. Then you can roast Aesandre to death and destroy her anode and melt her snow and ice all in one go.
That sounds like a good idea to me, Polly. I hope bracelet work like that, Treguard.
Well, that might be a little too much to expect from one small clue object that's just been left lying around for Lisa to find. However, team, if you've made your decision, then I strongly suggest that you get your Dungeoneer moving.
I've taken the magic wand and the dragon bracelet. Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah, let's go for that.
Banging. Okay, Lise, move around the tree stump. It doesn't matter which way. Good. And walk forwards.
Where am I?
Don't go any further, Lise. You're in a cave that's full of treasure, and there's a massive purple dragon guarding it.
Yikes.
Maybe she is friendly dragon. If not, then this is very unfair game.
Well, whether she's a friend to Dungeoneers or not, she certainly seems to be immune to Aesandre's freezing magic. Not an icicle in sight.
Well, Dungeon Master, it would be a very poor dragon who let herself succumb to a spell of eternal winter. So, little thing, you're one of those Dungeoneers, are you? You had better tell me your name.
My name is Lisa.
And you're out to defeat Aesandre, are you?
Yes, if I can.
I must admit I don't like her very much. Very well, Lisa. My name is Mona, and I may see my way to doing you a favour if you can give me something I like. There is no sense in giving anything away for free when you'll probably fail anyhow.
Should we offer her the bracelet?
Well, she obviously likes a bit of bling.
And there's a picture of a dragon on it. Maybe she'll like that.
Okay, Lise, offer it to her.
Okay. I'd be glad to give you this bracelet in exchange for some help.
Hold it up so I can see it.
Okay.
Well, I rather like that. Now, what can I give you in exchange? I don't suppose you have the slightest idea of what it is that you need.
Tell her about the anode, Lise.
Well, Aesandre is controlling her spell with some kind of anode, so I think I need to destroy it.
Do you mean an anode of power?
Do I, guys?
Yeah, I remember her saying that now.
Yes, I mean an anode of power.
Well then, I am very sorry not to have a cathode of power to give you. I've never picked one up because they are not very shiny, you see. No, I can't help you there. So what I'll do is give you a small spell called Fire. It isn't very powerful, you understand. Just a little something to help see you through to your final battle. Or should I say, final moments. I haven't much hope for you, Lisa. Only a cathode of power can defeat the anode. Just leave the bracelet on your way out.
Okay, thank you.
Well done, Lise. Put the bracelet down and turn right.
Okay, now the door is nearly in front of you, so walk forwards. Veer left a bit, and forwards.
Where am I?
Well, you're standing on a small platform at the edge of a pit, and there's a white square next to you with 4 words written on it. There are 3 blank squares in front of that, and there's a door across the other side of the pit.
Listen carefully, girls. Here is where you must find the common word. What do I mean by the common word? Well, I mean the one word that can be used either before or after each of the words on the tile to create a new word or expression. Get Lisa to call out the words as you go through the puzzle, but you must do it quickly. Your life force will not last forever.
What are the 4 words?
Black, pack, flow, and cream.
Black and pack?
Yeah.
What does flow mean?
Flow? F-L-O-W?
No, it's spelled F-L-O-E.
I don't know, mate. Let's try to work out what goes with the other words and come back to that one.
Pack. Wolf pack.
Wolf pack, black wolf. Yes, that could be right. Wolf cream.
I don't think so.
Well, what does go with cream? Hey, how about ice? Ice cream, black ice, pack ice, or ice pack, and ice flow.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, isn't it like a huge sheet of ice floating on the ocean?
I'd better try it anyway. Ice.
Oh, well done!
Another platform has appeared in front of you, and the square next to it's got 4 more words written on it.
Take a step forward, Lise. Bigger than you normally would, but not too big.
Is this okay?
Fine. Okay, so now we've got sand, band, hood, and bus.
Sand and band. Are they all gonna have a rhyming pair?
Maybe, but it's not really relevant.
The only thing I can think of that goes with bus is boy.
Well, there must be others. What about, depot?
But that doesn't go with all the words. What is a busboy, Chris? We don't really have them over here.
Well, he's like a junior waiter, but I guess if boy doesn't go with any of the others.
Yeah, but I think it does. Boy bands could be right. Boyhood.
Oh, it can't be that! That's disgusting!
What's wrong with boyhood? It just means a state of being a boy, doesn't it? You know, like childhood.
Oh, right. Well, I suppose that's one thing it means. But what on earth is boy sand?
I don't think we really want to know.
Perhaps it's something you'd find out of Boyhood.
Look, seriously, it's sandboy, not boy sand. You know that saying, don't you? Happy as a sandboy?
Well, what's a sand boy got to be so happy about?
Maybe it's the fact that he's got all that sand to play around in.
Look, I don't know what a sandboy is, but I do think boy fits all of them. Sandboy, boy band, boyhood, and busboy.
Okay, I'll go for it. Boy.
Okay, Lise, take another big step. Great. Next, we've got hand, dairy, house, and ant.
Oh, no rhyme this time.
Except from Julius.
What could it be? Stand? No, it's not that.
What about cow? Cowhand. He milks the cows. Dairy cow. Cow house, where the cows live.
That would be a cow shed.
And what about ant?
Well, you can milk ants like cows.
No, you can't. It's ants that milk aphids.
Oh, yeah. Hey, remember when you built that ant farm, Chrissy? They all got out and...
Oh!
What?
You just solved it, Lise. Ant farm, farm hand, dairy farm, and farmhouse.
Oh, yay me. Farm.
Another big step, Lise. Cool. Okay, the last set of words is father, tree, white, and dinner.
It's Christmas.
Yeah, almost.
I mean, the word is Christmas. Christmas dinner? Christmas tree?
White Christmas and Father Christmas. Go for it, Lise.
Christmas.
Well, you've made it at last, girls. Hurry on now. That took you rather longer than it should have.
We shouldn't have started being silly. We need to keep our eyes on the prize.
Take another big step, Lise. Good, and just walk forwards.
Where am I?
You're in, a big cave with icicles hanging everywhere, unsurprisingly. There's a patch of light in the far left corner, so...
Oh no. Some goblins and a dude had just appeared.
Right, gotcha. No point in running, and you can't hide, so you might as well stand your ground. You just stay nice and still, missy, while it gets the irons on you. Heh, lovely.
Treguard, who is this horrible person?
It's Skarkill, one-time goblin master of Lord Fear. I see he's back on his feet at last, though I always assumed he must have become a paraplegic after that red dragon landed on him. But what on earth he's doing here in Winteria, I wouldn't like to guess.
But Lord Fear not here anymore. Who he working for?
Quick, Lisa, tell him he doesn't need to capture you because Lord Fear isn't around anymore.
You don't need to capture me. Lord Fear's gone.
You think I don't know that? You think I can't do anything without Lord F giving me step-by-step instructions? Well, you're wrong. Yeah, dead wrong.
Well, maybe he's lonely. Tell him you'll be his friend, Lise.
As Lord Fear isn't around, maybe I could be your friend instead?
Give over. Me make friends with a dungeoneer? Not likely. I got my two friends right here, see? This is Gripper, and this is Rock. And you're gonna be feeding them, girly.
Extreme warning, team. Lisa won't be able to talk her way out of this one.
Can we use the wand?
No, cast a spell.
But don't we need that for Aesandre?
We need one of those cathode things for her, don't we? And the spell's not even that powerful, so it probably won't work against her anyway.
Yeah, and we'll never even make it through the Facer if we don't get rid of this guy. Come on, he's trying to put his handcuffs on me.
Okay, cast it, Chris.
Spellcasting. Fire.
Here, hang on a minute. Let's talk about this. I didn't say we couldn't be friends. I didn't... Ah!
Cool, he's running off.
So are the goblins.
Right, let's...
Look out! Fire come for Lisa now!
Get rid of it, Chris.
Dispel. E-R-I-F.
Am I safe now?
Yeah.
But not for long, girls. Lisa's life force is about to reach the depths of Condition Red.
Run forwards, Lise, quickly. Turn to your left. Run forwards.
Where am I?
You're in a room with a big pit in front of you, so stop walking when you get to whatever's in front of you. There is something, isn't there?
Yes, it's an apple.
Put it in your knapsack then, and I want you to do that calling again because there's another one of those doors in front of you.
Okay, true and false, false and true. Open up and let us through.
Well done, Lisa. This one is called Dooreen, girls, and she has already proven herself to be somewhat ungenerous, so think very carefully about the answers you give her.
Oh dear. Oh dear. I hear. Truth will out, and so will you. A Saint Christopher is a sort of dog, true or false?
Well, I've heard of a Saint Bernard dog, but never a Saint Christopher.
Everyone's heard of those. Remember Beethoven?
Sure, at least, but that doesn't really help us.
St. Bernards rescue travellers in the mountains. If there was a St. Christopher dog, surely they'd do that, because St. Christopher is the patron saint of travellers.
But they don't do that. St. Bernards do. And I've never heard of a St. Christopher dog either. Say false, Lise.
False.
Truth accepted. An ocular pigment deficiency can cause a cat to have one green eye and one yellow. True or false?
You can get odd-eyed cats, and I think that is caused by pigment deficiency. That's why odd-eyed cats are usually white. They don't have pigment in their fur either.
Hang on a minute, though. One green eye and one yellow? Those are two different pigments, aren't they?
Yes, I think so. I think when one eye has no pigment, it has to be blue.
Oh, yeah! That's also why most blue-eyed cats are white. Good shout, Kasha.
So am I saying false? Because one of the odd eyes has to be blue.
Yes, please, Lise.
False.
Truth accepted. The reindeer is indigenous to North America. True or false?
Well, do you get them in Alaska?
I think so. And Canada is in North America too, don't forget. You definitely get them there. We normally call them caribou if they're living in the wild, but it's the same thing.
True.
Truth accepted. Truth will out, and so will you. Yes, you did it! You got past that stingy door.
Yes, well done, girls. Onwards now.
Okay, Lise, just walk forwards. Go slowly. We don't want you veering off the edge.
Where am I?
You're in a white room with a door on the wall in front of you, and beside it there are two crackling cubes of light. I guess the force fields of some sort, with an object inside each of them.
Can you see what they are?
Well, one's a crown. The crown, I suppose. And the other's a red spear.
That must be the cathode of power. I thought it might be red.
Oh yeah. Red and green are opposites, aren't they?
Yeah, on the color wheel.
And they stand for port and starboard too.
And stop and go.
There is something here, girls. Something magic.
Yes, Majida, we can all see that.
No, I mean something is hidden here.
Well, all we can do is try the wand. I mean, we can't get to the crown or the cathode with those force fields in the way, so we'll have to hope the wand will show us what to do.
Yeah, wave it around a bit, Lise.
And say reveal, seeing as the scroll went to the trouble of telling us its name.
Reveal.
There's a tiny little thing on the floor between the force fields now. Sidestep left, Lise. Walk forwards. Can you see it?
Yeah. Should I pick it up?
Yeah, and tell us what it is.
Oh. I think it's the Jest statue we were supposed to find. It's black, anyway.
What's it a statue of?
It's a half-naked dude.
I wonder what that Malice chick wants it for.
That's none of our business, really.
Nevertheless, team, don't you think it's time to redeem your pact with the lady?
Call out Maris 3 times, Lise.
Okay. Maris, Maris, Maris.
At last! You took your time, I must say. Still, a bargain is a bargain. Give me the statue.
Here you go.
Thank you. Whatever else I may be, I am certainly a woman of my word, so I shall now reward you as I promised. What do you wish of me?
Ask her if she can get rid of the force fields.
Yeah, we really need both of them gone, but I bet she'll only do one.
Could you please dispel these force fields for me? I need both objects, the crown and the cathode of power.
I might just see my way to granting that request, Lisa, if I were able. But unfortunately here in Winteria, I only have the power to disperse one of the fields. So, which will it be?
Ha! I bet she could do both if she really tried.
Hush, Majida, she'll hear you. Girls, you must consider your choice carefully. But you must also make it.
Well, our quest is for the crown, but we won't be able to defeat Aesandre without the cathode.
But won't we win right now if we take the crown?
We can't just leave Aesandre to take over everything with her evil spell.
Yeah, that wouldn't really be winning at all. The quest is supposed to be all about doing the right thing.
Yes, we should do the right thing now, even if it means rejecting the crown.
Yeah, I guess we should.
Come along, Lisa. Give me your decision. I am anxious to leave this icy place as soon as I can.
Tell her we'll take the cathode, Lise.
I'll take the cathode, please. You know, the red spear.
I know what a cathode of power looks like, you insolent girl. Very well, then. There. You have your wish. You are planning to use that cathode to defeat Aesandre in the near future, are you not?
Yeah.
Interesting. If you succeed, then Aesandre will be finished, and Winteria will shrivel along with her. There may well be something of a power vacuum on level 3. Yes. Perhaps I should not be in such a hurry to leave this place after all. I wish you luck with your mission, Lisa. Farewell.
Okay, she's gone.
Sidestep right a bit, Lise. Can you see the cathode?
Yeah, I'll pick it up. Shame we couldn't have a crown as well.
Life is full of difficult choices, Lisa, and of course you never know what would have happened if you'd made a different one. Onwards now, team.
Sidestep right, Lise. Once more. Walk forwards.
Where am I?
You're in the room we saw through the spyglass. The anode of power is on the floor, about 2 meters away from you.
Should we touch it with the cathode? Opposites cancel each other out, right?
Good catch, Chris. Walk forwards, Lise.
Hold it right there, you nasty little sweat factory. Did you really think you could defeat me? You should not have come this far, Lisa. You missed your chance to take the crown, and now you have walked into the jaws of death. Tell me, my dear, aren't you feeling a little cold?
Oh my god! Lisa, she's casting a spell on you!
Quick, tell me what to do.
Bend down and roll the cathode, Lise. Straight in front of you.
You're right in line with the anode! You can't miss it!
Roll it, Lise.
Roll it quickly!
Jeez, I was never any good at bowling. Okay, here we go.
No!
Did it work?
Yeah. Aesandre blew up, and so did the two balls. The two nodes, I mean.
Well done indeed, girls. Thanks to you, Aesandra's hold over the dungeon has been broken, and her power has been nullified.
Great. So, what now?
This is not fair, Treguard! Lisa and her friends do the right thing, and now she has to stand there and starve.
Well, not necessarily. Look again at the room, girls. Has anything changed?
Something's happening in the corner, look.
A door's just appeared, Lise.
Well, Lisa, the dungeon seems to be offering you a way out.
Or a way to one place, anyway. Maybe it's not good place, huh?
But on the other hand, girls, what place could be worse than where Lisa is now?
We'd better go for it, guys. It's not like we've got anything to lose. Walk forwards, Lise. Sidestep left.
You're right in front of the door now, Lise. Go for it.
Oh my gosh.
Wicked.
Lise, you're here!
I know. I can see. That's why I didn't ask, Polly.
Wait a minute. She can see? Hey! That is not the helmet of justice.
No, it isn't, and that's strange, because another item of headgear has mysteriously supplanted it.
Does that mean we won after all?
Duh, yeah. Come over here and take off that crown so we can all touch it.
They win! They win!
Of course they won. Those who remain true to the code of chivalry will always be rewarded in the end. And speaking of rewards, Merlin! Greetings, Treguard! And greetings also to our champions! Well done indeed, girls. You've brought an end to Aesandra's winter, and now, in due course, spring will return to the dungeon. What is more, you achieved this by remaining true to yourselves, and to such noble concepts as honor, loyalty, steadfastness, and so on. You richly deserve the glory that is now yours, and these small mementos should help to remind you of your great achievement when you're back at home. Now then, Lisa, here is your trophy.
Wow, that's fantastic.
And Polly, here's yours.
Thank you so much!
Kasha, this one is for you.
Safe, Merlin.
And last but not least, Christina.
I can't believe it. This is so cool.
Lisa, Polly, Kasha, and Christina, you will forever be remembered as 4 of those very few to have taken on the Knightmare challenge and proven equal to it. Now you may carry the glory of your victory back with you to Corby, and a very Merry Christmas to you all. Spellcasting. H-E-R-O-E-S.
I really like them. I wish they could stay.
They don't want to hang around here with us, Majida. Soon they'll be celebrating Christmas with their families, and so will we. Well, the dungeon dwellers are a sort of family, at a stretch.
Pretty weird family, Treguard.
Well, Majida, what family isn't when you get right down to it? Now, tell me, after everything that's happened, do you still think I'm cuckoo?
Oh no, Merlin. Now I see what you mean when you talk to Lisa. Anode of Power was weakest link at base of chain, and the girls CATIE. Sneep sneep.
Precisely. But I must say, even though Aesandre's endless winter has, ended, I don't think we can afford to become too complacent about what's going on down in the dungeon. Malice is already starting to make herself at home on level 3, even as it changes its form around her. Who knows? She may even be adding in some changes of her own.
Well, that's the game, Merlin.
But what are we going to do about it, Treguard?
Do? Majida, we'll do what we always do. Join us again, passive ones, and you can do it too. Indirectly, perhaps, but I'm sure you'll find the experience no less enjoyable for that. In the meantime, a very Merry Christmas to you, and the best of luck keeping yourselves entertained until the time comes for you to return to us. When will that be? Who knows? But the signs will be there, if you know where to look.